So we're here at the Tough in the South DeWalt event, and we're looking at their new brushless grinders that are coming out to market. And Nathaniel's going to give us a little run through on it.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Glad to talk about this. We actually have here in the back half of 2017 and early Q1 2018, we have 15 new brushless tools that are going to be launched. 12 in our corded brushless range, and then another 3 in our cordless brushless range. So we've talked about this for a lot of years when we talk about cordless tools, with the brushless being better runtime, be able to make a smaller tool with more power in it. We've taken a lot of that now into our corded lineup. And then what it allows us to do there is give us higher durability, no brush changes. One of our #1 parts we sell in our service group are our brushes, because they have to be changed out often when users are using these grinders hard. And then we're able to bring in some electronic controls that allow us to offer user protection features we haven't before. So we start to work our way through some of these. So one of the first things you'll notice on this unit, it has a bright green light on it. And that way we know this unit's plugged in and that it's ready to go. If I was to have any kind of a fault or a shutdown with this unit, it would actually start flashing red, and then I know as a user I need to let go of my trigger and recycle it back to allow it to restart itself. We also have what we call E-clutch and kickback brake, which if they get into a pinch or any kind of stall situation when they're using the tool, it's going to sense that electronically and shut down the tool and apply the brake at maximum force to slow the wheel down. And what that does is it results in a lot less force coming back to the user. And we still suggest using safety shields and all the safety protection you need to use, but we're trying to add things that will help keep control of that unit. The other thing we have on these are a fast brake. So I'll go ahead and run this one real quick for you. You can see how quickly that stops. Less than 2 seconds with a standard bonded abrasive wheel. And on our 6-inch unit for type 1 wheels, cutting wheels, less than a second stopping time. We'll actually even go anywhere from 4.5 to 7 inch in this range. Our 7-inch unit, believe it or not, a nice small, slim-bodied sag with a 7-inch capacity. This one does have a brake as well with a 4-second stopping time. So that's a big deal there. The last thing I'll point out is the variable speed options we have available now. So within the corded units, we'll have variable speed, so you guys are different variable speed settings and go out there and use them with. These will be available in January of 2018, so they're still in their final stages, getting ready to go to market for our users out there looking for them. The next thing we'll talk about are our cordless launches that are in the brushless world. So we've got, actually the first one we'll talk about here is the cordless die grinder. So a couple of things we'll point out here, and we'll zoom in, but we've got on the foot here, I've got 3 different switch points. And the reason we've got those, there's actually variable speed options. So I've got 0 to 10,000, 0 to 17.5, and 0 to 25,000. The reason I keep starting at 0 is that this also is a variable speed trigger, so I can control the speed of this unit with my finger here and bring it up to speed. One of the main reasons that's important is not only for the accessory and the application they're doing, but a lot of people use long burr bits in these with a metal shaft. If they try to put it into a hole and it gets caught or caught in the edge before they're ready, they'll end up bending or breaking that bit. Some of those bits are $30 or $40 a piece. If they got to throw them away and start with a new one, now they can work it in slowly and start from scratch and do it very, very controlled. The last piece is the light that you see lighting up there on the end. When I first heard about this as an option from my engineering team, I didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but quite honestly, we went into a fab shop about a week later and I saw a welder on one end of a pipe with a flashlight, his helper on the other end, and they're trying to shine a flashlight down the pipe to get it in the right spot for that helper to be able to see. Now they can do it with that tool in one step. The last thing we'll talk about is our new 20-volt brushless grinders. These are about double the power of our current 20-volt brush grinder and about half the power of our 60-volt grinder we launched last year. So it kind of fits dead in the middle there, gives you some options. These have the same features we were talking about, the E-clutch, kickback brake, and brake, to help protect the user there. And then we've also taken that exact same body style and we put it into the new flathead version. So all the same features we just talked about, but now I've got this nice thin ergonomic design in the front that I can get into tight spots with. Anybody doing any kind of work in ships, doing railing, wrought iron fencing, they're able to get into those tight spots now.